let's talk about how to promote NFTs the right way. So there are a lot of scams going on right now, a lot of illegitimate things going on right now. And if you're looking to promote your NFT the right way, if you're looking to get it in front of the right people, I got a couple things for you that will be super helpful. But before we do, don't forget to hit the like button because we'd like to see this channel grow more, right? All right, so the very first thing that you can be doing, I'm going to get right to the point here, is think about the different influencers that you can be collaborating with. And you might be saying, okay, Eric, that's a very duh statement. Of course, it makes sense to work with influencers. But when you're thinking about working with influencers, I'm personally getting a lot of Twitter messages or Instagram DMs right now from people looking for me to shield their product or promote their product, right? Or promote their NFT. And that's not a good way to get onto someone's radar. When they're hitting me up, they're asking me, what can I do for them? So when you think about reaching out to someone else, it's what are you doing for them? And then they can even consider working with you, right? That's relationship building one-on-one. Look at what they're interested in. Look at their Twitter, look at where they're hanging out, okay, and figure out how you can add value. Or if you know people that are connected with them, you can always ask for an introduction there. That always works really well. If you're going to DM someone, don't even send like walls of text. A lot of people are sending walls of text right now. Keep it very practical, keep it short, keep it to the point. My friend Dan Fleischman says that when you're sending like an Instagram DM or a Twitter DM, try to get your ask out in the first 5 sentences or so. Get it right out there and be very direct. And if you're going to do an ask, think about what's in it for them. Most people, 99% of people, they're like, oh, how can I get something without having made deposits into the relationship bank? So if you're going to go find influencers, look, they're all out there, but you got to think about how you can be very tactful in terms of how you're approaching these influencers, okay? Number 2, this has a little bit to do with working with influential people, but I got this from one of my friends, and he talks about being very smart with whitelists, okay? So with NFTs, what you can do is you can have a whitelist of your friends and families or maybe other influencers or community people where their ETH addresses or whatever wallet addresses, could be Solana as well, they're whitelisted and they can pick up your NFTs before the minting craze begins. And that prevents gas wars a little bit. What's good here is you can actually go reach out to a bunch of people, maybe influencers, maybe community people, reach out to some Discord managers, community moderators, and just say, hey, look, I got this new NFT out here. I'm happy to add you to the whitelist. We're happy to even gift you one if you are open to kind of promoting this project. If you're able to do that, then these moderators, they're going to be happy to kind of promote your NFT project as well because you hooked them up. Again, what's in it for them? A bonus would be if you can collaborate or add value to the community, be a very active member of the community, and then you can reach out to these community managers, right? Slowly but surely you can get there. That's why I think it's very important. If you're going to launch an NFT project, maybe it's 2-3 months out, you start doing that right now. You start building that relationship capital right now. So then when you're ready to call on favors, you will have deposited so much value into the relationship bank where people are more than happy to help you. Tom Bilyeu had a really good example of a whitelist with the Impact Theory Founder's Key. I believe the minting for the whitelisters happened 3 days before the actual minting happened. I was able to get my key 3 days before, and then the next day was for the next level, and then the next day was for the next level, and then it opened up to the public. That's kind of a more methodical way of doing things, and you can also drum up interest that way. More importantly, you're doing a favor for whoever you're helping. In return, they're going to help promote your project as well. When you think about promotion with your NFTs, you got to think about how is this going to stand out from all the other projects that are out there? What value can you add to your project? What's so special about your roadmap that makes it worthy of consideration versus all the other projects that are out there? Number 3, Discord. VFriends has done a really good job with Discord. I think CyberKongs has done a great job with their Discord as well. Larva Labs Discord, which is the CryptoPunks one. Unfortunately, you have to have a punk to stay in that one, but they've done a good job with theirs. I do like what Mechaverse and I do like what the Sevens did with their initial launches. I'm not talking about kind of what happened after launch, but in terms of like drumming up the fanfare and leading up the promotion, building up that Discord community is super, super important. And so this is not marketing 101 where you're probably going to run like a bunch of ads to this stuff. Maybe in the future, right? At least as of right now, it's really leveraging the clout of other people and it's leveraging the community that you're able to build up with Discord. With Discord, what that requires is that you are hiring experienced community managers, ideally people that have worked on big projects. It's not maybe just one person. It's probably like 5, 10, 15 people or so. And if you can get them some type of upside, maybe you can get them one of your tokens, get them onto the whitelist as well, then that's going to be special, right? You're going to need community managers. You're also going to need a project manager for all this stuff as well. And that's going to end up going a long way. Creating that Discord community, when I think about what Tom Bilyeu did with his, so for those that don't know, he's the founder of Impact Theory, but also he co-founded Quest Nutrition, which is the Quest bars, if any of you eat those, which is $1 billion brand. And so what he's done with his Discord channel, Very engaging. He has a bunch of people involved, and he worked really hard to recruit the right people. You know, he was doing weekly kind of town halls, because Discord has like a drop-in audio feature where you can have a bunch of people kind of listening in to a stage, right? So that's kind of cool. Number 4, Twitter Spaces. So this is drop-in audio as well. Discord has that feature. Twitter has that feature as well. So Twitter Spaces is great. You have a lot of influencers that hang out there. You know, you can just raise your hand to speak, or you can even just listen in. Try to participate, right? If you find that there's an influencer that's hosting that room and you can't really quite get a hold of that person, maybe look at the other speakers in the room and try to get a hold of them. Try to add some value to their lives. And then what happens is you can get onto the radar of the influencer. You can maybe ask for an introduction to the influencer, right? So maybe you go to the second level there, and that can go a long way. Number 5 here, Clubhouse. So Clubhouse, even though most of the action is happening on Twitter Spaces right now in Discord, there's still some people dropping NFTs on Clubhouse. And I remember in the early days of NFTs, I had a late friend named Jin Woo. He was doing all these NFT drops, right? My friend BT, who's a DJ, he did an NFT drop, recently as well. So, and that did pretty well for him. So there's going to be a lot of different ways to go about this long term. Think about what's available right now, what's working right now. These are the things, right? DMing people with walls of text, that's a no-no. People that are like spamming people on Discord and scamming them, that's also a no-no, right? You got to think about, if you're going to promote, how can you create a product that's there for the long term, and then think about your promotion for the long term. Because you try to do anything short term here, you might make a little money short term, but you're going to lose for the long term. You want to focus on winning for the long term. Short-term pain equals long-term. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe and the bell button, and don't forget to check out the other ones over here, and we will catch you later.